purchased the car on the 1st of March 1990 from Mr. Jones of Shenfield in Essex, who purchased the car to do a restoration on it and realised that the job was bigger than he first thought it was. So he bottled out and advertised it for sale. Fortunately, I was in the motor trade and had access to vehicles that could carry such a vehicle, and therefore sent one of my trucks down to Shenfield to pick up the vehicle and bring it home to Barton in Cambridge, where we lived at the time. Well, before I got married, which is a long time ago, 1969, we were either going to buy an E-Type or get married. But I think sanity prevailed at the time and we got married. But we'd always had a hankering to purchase an E-Type or own an E-Type. And in 1990 we saw this advert and went off to see the car and fell in love with it and fulfilled our dreams and bought an E-Type, even if it was in a fairly bad state of repair. First thing we did was to take the bonnet off the vehicle, which was the wrong bonnet for the vehicle. It was a Series 1.5 bonnet on a Series 1 car. We then pulled the engine out, which had been partially taken to pieces, and got that out of the way, and then bit by bit took the car completely to pieces. The state of the car was good actually, because it'd been in California most of its life, so it was a dry state, so it didn't suffer with the problems that you have when you purchase an E-Type Jaguar in England, where usually the floor is hanging out of it or something's fairly rusty. So we were very lucky with regards to the quality of the metalwork, although the paintwork and the upholstery and all the other bits and pieces that get spoilt by the sun had been spoilt by the sun. So we had to completely strip the paint off the car, all the upholstery had to be replaced, all the wiring looms had to be replaced. So we went right back to nothing and started again and gradually built the car back up again. The financial problem, when we had two young boys that were always busy and did various sports which all cost money. And then I changed jobs, which was always a problem when you change something fairly major in your life. And then we moved house from Cambridge to Suffolk. And then the whole project stopped when I had a heart bypass. That slowed things up for a few years. And I soon got over that and got back on top of it, and we gradually got the job fixed. My brother was a great help. He helped me an enormous amount. He is also a mechanic in the trade, and lots of the things on E-Types are very big and very heavy, and you need two of you to move things like engines and axles and bits and pieces like that are extremely heavy and cumbersome. So he was a great help to me. I've got it, and we now go to, my wife and I go off to rallies and enjoy meeting like-minded people and having a great time with it, and it's probably one of the best investments I've ever made. And although we spent quite a lot of money on it, on bits and bobs over the period, the labour was a labour of love, so you can't really cost that in. Although E-Types are notoriously difficult to restore, and the thing bit me in the bum many times. But in the end, we beat it and got it through the MOT, and are now really enjoying it at the weekends.